Hey world, I'm back. Talking boxing. Heavyweight championship Saturday night. Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou. I think that's how you say it. Ngannou, UFC fighter. I want to know. I understand the hype behind it all. It's exciting on paper as far as you know getting public appeal and getting people that want to, hyped up something interesting that people want to see. Can the UFC heavyweight cross over to boxing because he's such a hard puncher in UFC and all that? I get it, but I don't see this going very long. To be honest with you, I think Tyson Fury come out and play with him a little bit, and then he'll end the show whenever he wants to. I don't know. He could finish him in the first round, but if he wants to make a show out of it, he'll make it go 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 or 6. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, I'm not. God, I hate to say I'm not a fan of these crossover fights, but are kind of not because it's like an attack on the integrity of the sport. You're not getting the best versus the best. And it's a slap in the face to guys who do deserve a title shot and a fight of that magnitude in that particular sport. Like, I also don't think that Tyson Fury can just walk over to the U.S. He's a big, strong athlete. Anything could happen. But odds are he wouldn't beat him in the octagon. So, you got to learn the ground game over there. Or you won't survive. Ultimately, you got to know how to fight on the ground because at some point the fight's gonna go to the ground. That's just a reality. So you got to have a degree of grappling ability to contend in that sport. And until he gets that, he can't cross over. But we're talking boxing right now, so it goes both ways. I don't think they're crossing over. And of course, anything can happen, but it's not about what can happen. It's about what does happen. So, I'm not even gonna buy the fight because I got a pretty good idea what's gonna happen. But I don't know. I hope people watch my video and comment and tell me what you think. I guess it's interesting, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna be competitive. It's And like I said, I think at this level, the best should fight the best. Either way, whether it's UFC or whether it's boxing. And this celebrity competition is kind of getting out of hand because celebrities are not the best athletes. Athletes are the best athletes. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. Welcome to our world. I think that, and we're getting more and more of this. We're getting more of the Jake Paul, Logan Paul fiasco. Shows. It's not a fight. It's a show. It's just, I don't know, man. I whatever. It's pushing me away, man. It's making me less and less a fan of boxing. I'm a fan of my nephew Nate out in Seattle. Not my biological nephew, but he's like a nephew to me. His dad is one of my best friends, and he's 17 years old. So I've been, always talking to him on the phone and encouraging him and his career. He's 2-0 as an amateur. He's 17, and the kid can fight. So I'm real supportive. That's more entertaining to me, man. So I want to get to Seattle and I want to watch him fight. If you're in Seattle, be on the lookout. That kid can fight. He's a real deal. He's very, very green, and he's showing things already that are going to give a lot of high-level guys trouble if you know what you're looking for. And I'm not even going to put it out there because I don't want, people trying to scout him out and try to figure out how to, if you think you can beat him, go beat him. You know what I mean? But a couple years from now, you ain't going to beat him. If this kid stays in the gym and he keeps fighting, everybody's going to catch hell with him. I can tell you right now. So stand by to stand by. Nate Daughtry is the real deal. And I'm looking forward to seeing him progress and, hopefully one day have a pro career if that's what he wants. He's got to want it. I want what he wants. I want what's best for that kid. So I'm behind him right now. And if you're in the Northwest, keep your eyes open. Anyway, that's my take for this weekend. I don't think it's much to see, but if you want to see a brutal knockout, you probably tune in. You're probably going to see that. You're probably going to see Tyson flatten this guy because, it's just there's too much. There's too many things that you have to become real proficient in to fight at that level for that long of a fight. So at some point, I think Tyson's going to put him down hard. So let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in. If you do, I'm going to try to get my channel up and running if I can. I know I don't get a lot of watches because I don't have a lot of people pumping my name, which I'd rather have it like this anyway. You tell the truth, people don't like it. It is what it is. Thanks again. Tune in. God bless.